What is going on, YouTube and everybody watching here? I'm gonna make a new video today. I actually made two videos yesterday, but I don't think I'm gonna upload them because I was just speaking some bullshit. I'm just gonna be the same shit today, but um, I'm gonna cut it down even tinier. I said that in the second video that it was actually a retake of the first video, but the first video was like 40 minutes, and the second video was like 30 minutes, which is also too fucking long. So I'm gonna make it quicker today because I'm not trying to edit anything. And basically, sorry about the room. It's a little bit of a mess. I got my clean laundry on my bed over there. Um, but yeah, so let's get started today. We're just gonna do some trade recaps. I'm gonna upload this video on October 12th because it is Carson's birthday. And I just want to say happy birthday, bro. I wouldn't be here without you. There is not many people I can really say that about, too. So, you're one of them, buddy. Happy birthday, bro. So, we're just going to do some trade recaps and shit. In my other videos, I was talking about my life and like my life story, but nobody really wants to hear that shit. Nobody really gives a fuck either, okay? So just know there's been some dark times, there's been some hardships, and there's been whatever. I'm not even worried about the past. I've learned lessons and whatever, so, So we took a trade before this market crash. Literally, the fucking market crashed. But we'll show you the two trades I took. I actually took two trades today. Okay. I'll open them 1 minute here. So New York AM. Market opens. We got a strong bullish move up here at market open. Okay, 50-minute candle. When I'm telling you, Carson, that when you get this 50-minute candle up, it's gonna be bullish. But this is a true liquidity sweep. Remember when I said that? True liquidity sweep of this Asian high and this London high and this old London high. We swept this Asian high. We didn't sweep all-time highs, but we also swept this Asian high. We're not really worried about the wick past it, but it fucking wick past it, and it took all this liquidity already. So I biased. I was waiting. I was gonna see if this 50-minute was gonna drop down below these highs, but it obviously closed past all three of these. So my bias flipped. This is just a manipulation. Got this sweep up, whatever. This little V shape on the 15-minute. There's no inversions yet though. And here we get an inversion. I didn't take this though, because I wasn't really, it's just too early and it's 8:50 already, so we're waiting for the 9 a.m. open for us, which would be 10 a.m. on regular New York sessions. So we got this inversion, and then we got a 9 a.m. open right here. So our bias is bearish at this point. This is what I see. So we got this 9 a.m. open right here, and when you're bearish, this is an extra ICT confluence. You want to see it open, and then it goes up, and then it makes a fucking fat ass move down. This is what you want to see when it's bearish. Fat ass move down, little V shape right here, and then we're waiting, and we enter off this one. So it comes back into the open right here. And this is where we enter. Right there. Oh, I gotta sign in. Okay, hold on, guys. Wait 1 second. We're gonna hide this real quick, and I'm gonna log in real quick. Okay, I might just cut this out. Fuck. What did I type wrong? Okay, in. Okay, resume. Okay, resume. So we got this 9 a.m. open, and our TP is at this wick down here. We had 2 contracts. And I was in it. I put my stops below above this high. I did this 9 a.m. high, and I was in the trade right there. So I get tapped in, and then blah 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 blah, and it hits full TP. But I got scared because I've never used this strategy before. So I exited out around like one of these candles over here or some shit. Okay, like this down, or this when it came back up, like up here, I exited, or when it got really close, I exited. One of these 2 candles. Okay, this bullish candle or this candle, but it eventually hits full TP. So I mean, like, I would have been done for the day right there. I mean, that was my trade. But I exited early. I wasn't that confident in it because, you know, I've never really traded that strat before, but I did have all these fucking confluences, like this good liquidity sweep, this 9 a.m. open, this inversion, this 5-minute inversion, daily buys, you know. So I pretty much broke even right there. But I waited, and I waited for the retest of that. So I knew it was going to retest again into that same. So I entered again right here, and I had 1 contract. Stop loss above this high again. TP at, I think, these lows over here. So this was my full TP. I was waiting for this big move. It's kind of like an accumulation phase right here. But, you know, I waited like fucking, what is this, 4, 5, 10 minutes. So I won my trade in fucking 10 minutes. My bias was bullish right here. I had my TP at this swing low, which is a nice liquidity point right here, which would also be, you know, just a little swing point, low, 15-minute swing point. And, you know, break of structure right there. But, you know, the market crashed, and no, I wasn't expecting this shit at all. So, yeah, market crashed. And, yeah, that was the trade I took today. We can look at my P&L. Actually, no, we can't because I reset. But my P&L was up 2,000 today. So I made 6,000 on all 3 of my funded accounts. And I'm up 1,400 on my evals. So, yeah, that's how I made $6,000 as a 20-year-old trader. So, yeah. And then we can go on the trade that we didn't take yesterday. We didn't take any trades yesterday, but I'll show you the trade we did take, or we would have took. So we got this New York AM open, this 15-minute candle down off the open, and when you got a strong 15-minute bearish candle like this and it closes, you are likely going to be very bearish. Okay, we took out this low, but this is not a true sweep. Okay, this is just a wick past. It's not a true sweep. Wick. This one didn't even hit, but wick. It's not a true sweep, and we got tons of draws down here. Okay, we got this New York lunch low. We got this 15-minute low, which is also, you know, just low resistance liquidity right here resting. Low resistance liquidity right here resting. So we got 1 hour draws, and we got 15-hour draws, and we got time zone lows. Okay, so we get this big 15-minute bearish candle, and we got all this draws on liquidity. So our bias is really bullish, and this is where we would have entered. Okay, it makes a 5-minute fair value gap right here. We got this 15-minute close, this big up candle, and we got this big wick back into the 5-minute fair value gap, and this is where we would have took the trade if we were trading this day, but we didn't trade this day. So we would have sold right here, shorted, targeted this low down here, and that's gonna be a $1,600 profit on the day. Okay, that's the trade we took yesterday, but we didn't trade yesterday. This is the trade we took the day prior. Same concept, except a different entry. So we got this big 15-minute candle up. Took over this low resistance high. I mean, it's just right there. 15-minute candle closure past it, but we get this continuation. And there is no 5-minute entry, which is typically not even our model, but you know, it's a good model for a continuation. That's just like a continuation strategy, but I use continuation strategy, reversals, and like a mech model, PB's mech model. So I use all three of those strategies. I use mech model for the reversals, but this is a continuation. It just follows our bias. Okay. I think there was a high time frame inversion off of these 15 minutes too, so it just added to our daily bias. Okay, but so where did we enter is the question. So we got this move down, boom, and it taps into this 15-minute free rally gap. And guys, this is the trade we took Wednesday. Okay, we got this 15-minute free rally gap. Taps into it, which is an unmitigated free rally gap on the 15. So we like to see that. That's the mech model, guys. And then we got a V-shaped recovery, which is also what we want to see. Okay. And looks like there's this tiny 5-minute inversion right here. So V-shaped recovery, 5-minute inversion. Strongly too. So we enter here. At the top, we just press buy. We don't worry about any retests or anything. We just press buy. Okay. Stops below the lows. And take profit at the old highs, which is going to be all-time highs right there. This is an AM high. Right here, that's the AM high. A little lower. Right there, AM high. But, you know, with this low resistance liquidity, it's going to take out the all-time highs too. So our price target was right there. Boom. We had 2 contracts in for whatever. So right there, we made about 2,000 that day, because I had a runner going for above, and I took one take profit at the old New York AM highs right here. So that was one contract, and I left a runner because I thought it was gonna go past, which it eventually does, but I didn't leave the runner. I just took profits. Okay, which I should have just took both profits at New York AM high. Actually, I should have just took my second take profit at the all-time high because I knew it was going to sweep it anyways, which it did in that same pretty much leg, the same upward leg right there, which is my bad, but you know, learn from our mistakes. So yeah, I didn't take full profit. I just took profit like 2,400 or something like that. But you know, I'll take the win. That's the trade we took Wednesday. Tuesday, I don't remember what we took. It looks like a continuation or reversal. We got this London manipulation, and we got a reversal right here, distribution. We got accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Looks like we probably took this trade somewhere over there. What is this? Yep, we got a reversal pre-market. We got London manipulation, reversal pre-market. A retest of this rally gap. I'm guessing we took that trade. I'm not sure though. But you know, that's trade recap, guys. So any questions in the comments, you know, Thank you for watching. 15-minute video here. So, this is how I made $6,000 in 10 minutes as a 20-year-old day trader. And I'm not actually a full-time day trader. I work a 9 to 5, but I'm gonna quit soon. So, yeah. Let me know if you got any questions. I'll post more videos. I always backtest like this. I just talk to myself, but I don't actually record my backtesting because I don't really feel there's a point to record my backtest when I'm literally doing the backtest. Like, why would I watch myself backtesting a backtest? It just doesn't really make sense to me, so I don't really record any videos. I mean, I'll record live trades too, but I do it on my GoPro and I don't do it on my computer. But I'm just gonna scratch those. I'm gonna delete those. That don't even matter. And if you guys want to see what my prediction is for the market, I don't fucking know. Don't ask me, okay? I'm a reaction trader. I go off what the market tells me. I don't want to predict anything. I mean, we got this fucking market crash. Like, how would I ever predict that? Trump did some shit with the fucking tariffs or whatever with China, so market dumped. But, that's my back testing. This is my strategies. This is how I day trade. This is, whatever, okay? Reaction trader, like, I could have just full ported this up movement, which would not have been a terrible move, but it's not my strategy. It's not what I do. You don't want to get caught in this manipulation, right? You're going to think, oh, it's going to go all-time highs. It's going to just keep this upward trend. We're going to go into a fucking Narnia over here or some shit. That's not my strat. There's, maybe if it, like, I don't fucking know. It took out pretty much all the liquidity except the fucking highs, all-time highs. Like, there's not really anywhere to target. We saw this sweep above Asia, so there's really nothing more to grab, right? And New York is gonna want to make a big move. So we're looking for bearish signs. We saw the bearish sign. We saw this liquidity. We saw this grab of liquidity, all these grabs of liquidity. So we flip bearish. Okay, we got this sweep, we got this V-shaped recovery, we got a 5-minute inversion, we got 9 a.m. open, and that's where we enter. I would have got full TP, but first time doing that strat. I mean, we did that strat again in the same day, but yeah. So there we go, guys. That's my whole strat. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys.